What's up, guys? I'm here today to talk about my 30-day challenge and how it went. I'm just here to tell you about how it went and show you the results that I found in my 30 days. I started this challenge January 19th, 2017, and I completed it on February 16th, 2017, and now today is December 29th, and I'm finally getting this video out to you guys. I'm super excited about putting it together and showing you guys my results. Alright, so just a little bit about myself. I have been working out. When I started the challenge, I had been working out about 4 times a week, somewhere roughly about 3 to 5 times a week, I would say. And I was doing high intensity interval training. You guys might know about it. It's called HIIT training, or high intensity interval training. Whereas you work out, it's almost a total body workout. Not every day, but it is a total body workout. Whereas you're not going to the gym and figuring out, I'm gonna do bench press today. I'm gonna do back squats today, front squats, and those various things. However, there is some components of just doing like a strength training, whereas there's cardio incorporated, there's strength incorporated, and there's a entire regimen of learning how to properly do exercises. So what I chose to do was 100 push-ups, 100 crunches, and 100 squats, air squats. Like I said, I had been training already, so I figured that 100 number would be something that was fairly challenging for me, so it wasn't too easy, but it wasn't too hard either, especially because I was doing this alongside working out my regular 3 to 4 days a week, or 3 to 5 times a week. What was I looking to gain, or what am I looking to gain by doing this challenge? I wanted to find out myself, so more than just telling you guys I'm gonna do 100 push-ups, 100 crunches, and 100 squats, and this is exactly what I'm expecting to get. I was more so I was attacking this challenge open-ended, just figuring out what could I benefit from adding these few exercises to my daily regimen or to what I was already doing. I didn't want to change my diet so much, because that's one of the hardest things that I've been trying to get over, is just changing my diet, because I know there's no such thing as outworking a bad diet. So for all you guys out there, there's no such thing as outworking a bad diet. So day one, it was probably one of the more challenging days. However, I got through it. I was like, ooh, this is gonna be intense. But basically I did like 20 push-ups, or 5 sets of 20 push-ups, 5 sets of 20 crunches, and then 5 sets of 20 air squats. And it went by fairly well, it went by fairly easily. And I believe I started that on a Friday. I don't usually work out on Fridays. I have the benefit, let me tell you this, I have the benefit of working out where I work. So I work at Base Physical Therapy here in Tallahassee, Florida, and basically during our lunch break we go out and train, and that's the benefit that I had, and that's the ability that I've had to work out during the work day. And I know a lot of people don't have that, so you either gotta fit in a workout at the beginning of your day or fit in a workout at the end of your day when you're already tired. So like I said, I chose to do the 100 push-ups, 100 crunches, and 100 air squats, for the simple fact that no matter where you work, or no matter where you work out, or if you don't have the time to work out, this is something that you could do you could do it anywhere. You could do it outside, you could do it in the parking lot, you could do it in your office, you could do it on a plane, in the train, on the bus. This is one of those things, like I said, I just wanted to do it because it didn't require any extra equipment. It didn't require any added equipment, and all you needed was a floor, and you needed just a little bit of space, just a little bit of body room, and you could do all these exercises. So day 2 wasn't a day that I was going to be working out in the gym, so it was one of those days that I had to actually get up and schedule this 30-day challenge around my day, or just do it within my day. And one thing I hear a lot of people talk about is accountability. We use that word so useless, like accountability. Oh, if you have a gym partner, then you both will be accountable for each other. Or you just got to be accountable for what you're doing, you can lose weight. You got to be accountable for what you're eating, you got to be accountable for this, accountable for that. Accountability is very hard. I mean, especially if I tell you, all you gotta do is be accountable. It's like, well, I am being accountable. X, Y, and Z, and I get it done. However, when we talk about accountability and fitness, I wouldn't say it doesn't really fit, for the simple fact that fitness shouldn't be a fad, or it shouldn't, I don't believe personally, it should be something that you do, again, as a 30-day challenge. And that's one thing that I learned throughout this 30-day challenge, is that no matter how hard you go for any period of time, you're going to see results, quote unquote. You might see results in that period of time. However, for long-lasting results, or for everlasting results, so fitness isn't something that you do periodically. Fitness is something that you live. And without any further ado, here's my 30-day challenge, and just talk to you guys through about what I went through, or how I was feeling throughout the entire time. So the one thing that I did notice was the fact that in the gym, like I said, with the high intensity interval training, you're not doing the same exercises every day, or every third day, or every fourth day. You're not going to be doing the same exercise, or even what we call metabolic conditioning, which is something that you do at the end of your workout routine, which is basically some high intensity workout incorporating the strength workout that we did for today, and some of the other things that we learned previously. So more skill workout, more cardio, with also some strength added to it. So with the metabolic conditioning, or the Metcon, is where you really can push yourself, where you really figure out where you're at. You kind of benchmarking your fitness, and this is one of the greatest benefits, or the greatest feeling aspects of the high intensity interval training. So one thing that I did notice throughout the 30 days was the fact that I was hitting personal records, or making personal best 1 rep maximum lifts. And I think one of the first lifts that I realized that I was actually getting better was a back squat. And it was surprising to myself and to the guys around me. It was like, oh, what have you been doing, Bug? I'm like, this 30-day challenge is really doing something. One thing I did find was that during the 30 days, it was a little bit challenging, but it wasn't too challenging. And doing it alongside the workout that I was already doing, like the 4 times a week, or 3 to 4 times a week, it didn't really clash with it. And honestly, throughout that entire time, throughout the entire 30 days, I was actually less sore. I don't know why. I don't know exactly why, but I can say, like, doing the 100 squats, the 100 crunches, in the first few days, the first couple of days, I kind of felt it. But then when I would go do my regular workout, it wasn't there. It's almost like, I don't know, it was miraculous that I wasn't feeling as much pain after the workout. And it's not to say that I wasn't pushing myself throughout the workout, but the fact that I literally felt less sore. The one thing that I did notice was the ability to breathe better while I was working out. The cravings that I was not having. I drink a lot of water, not even wanting to, but when I would drink some type of juice or some type of sweet drink, it didn't really sit well. I found myself still being thirsty, and the only thing that could really quench that thirst was water. And it's not to say that you have to get to a certain point to where that happens, but the simple fact that when you get to that point, I expect or suspect that will happen to you also, because I mean, water tastes good when it tastes good, but when it doesn't, I mean, I'm not saying, oh, I want to go get a nice glass of water, but like I said, when I was drinking other things, it wasn't quenching my thirst, so all I did have was water. The one thing that I can say about the accountability aspect, or being accountable, was the fact that I was posting my 30-day challenge to my social media accounts, and I was getting a lot of feedback from a lot of people, like, oh, good job, and keep it up, and why are you doing it, or what's going on, or what are you expecting to see, and just get a lot of questions. And with that, I almost felt responsible for. All right, so all in all, I almost felt responsible. The few things that I wanted to do was, one, challenge myself, challenge you guys, challenge everyone to practice getting fit. I mean, the more times you try it, the better you're gonna get at it, the more likely you are to keep doing it. I think like this challenge is suitable for anybody, anyone and everyone. And And one thing I always reminded everyone was the fact that do it at your own pace. That's what life's all about, doing it at your own pace. Everything is relative. If we got The Rock Johnson to do this challenge, he could probably do 100 push-ups in 45 seconds, who knows? And then you get like someone more frail, like a distance runner, to do this challenge. It might take them all day to do it for the simple fact that they don't lack muscle, but they're not strengthfully inclined. But basically, like I said, this challenge wasn't to prove that I was better than anyone or make myself feel any better, but the fact is, incorporating just a little bit more into your exercise regimen and seeing how much you could get out of it. For me, like I said, going in the gym, I was seeing increase in my strength abilities, like from back squats, overhead squats. I did my first overhead squat, which is holding that bar right overhead. It's one of those, it's one of the more difficult lifts. But basically, like I said, after doing this challenge, I felt more core stability, I felt more strength overall, and I felt like I had way more capacity than I did before. Like I said, I'm gonna start this challenge again, and not only this time will I do it for 30 days, but I'm gonna do it for 30 days twice, and then 30 days 3 times, and then 30 days 4 times, and basically it's just breaking it up. Like you guys, when you're at work and it's like you got 30 more minutes left, kind of break it up to 2 more 15 minutes. But basically, that's what fitness is all about. Just having fun, getting better, becoming more fit, and living a lifestyle. So, hope you guys enjoyed my results. I know I did, and I look forward to continuing the great work. You guys get out there. We call this 100 PCS challenge. Push-ups, crunches, squats. Let's get better. Stay strong. Abra Saint Just. If you believe.